listening, enjoy. If you all have any questions, point it out. Or if you all want them to do something fun, just to make the session a bit more fun for you all, just shout it out. Who knows, it might happen.
Much better.
Right, so before, let's all start off with introductions and let's go into our story. To start off today's campaign, welcome everyone to our first physical D&D session. I am Tamika Perga. I am the Dungeon Master for today's session. And welcome to the Lands Between. Today we are going to be reusing the map from Elden Ring DLC, Shadow of the Earth Tree, which I've given all of you a copy of. Our story starts off after a previous adventure where our group, I'd like Shadow to announce the group name.
Okay, so our party's name is...
You're the god.
God will say.
God will say it.
So I really want to call you guys up. I won't use the name that we previously used.
Don't.
So if you all want a little backstory, when we used to do D&D on our weekly group, there was a lot of chaos that was happening and we did come up with a party and name. We sadly won't be using it due to age restrictions or penalties and for making this event a bit more family friendly.
Yeah.
But if you do want to know why I can't use this, please join our weekly sessions, which we'll be hosting soon. But yeah, for this, I just call your group the Believers. Why? Because you didn't want to come up with a creative name, right? See, gave you the opportunity. But do any of you guys have suggestions for names they could use for the party?
Anything stupid.
Yeah, because these guys are the least creative guys I've met. At least these. So if you have any suggestions, please point them out. Could be anything, I mean, it's just a D&D session. Anyone?
Anything stupid.
Just any stupid name you would come up with. 15 bits? Hey, we have a name. You guys have anything?
I mean, they're laughing, so I'm pretty sure they might have a name.
Yeah, what do you want? What do you have? Give us a name. Ahmed? Right, so we'll go with 15 bits. I know there's 4 of you, so. Right. 15.
completely different backstory.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I think.
Oh, yeah.
So, our group 15 bits starts off their journey at the entrance to this new land of shadows, where, appropriately named
Interesting.
Shadow, we'll start with the introductions to the team.
Hi, so I'm Jake Shadow, and my class is a rogue, and I'm basically an arcane thief using magic and also stealing God's items because why not?
I should introduce my character's name, right?
Yeah, which will be your character.
So I'm Tefilicious, I'm a giant warrior. I'm your typical toxic alpha male, sigma male. Do I keep going? So, since I am a giant, I do have some big packages everywhere. Just wanted to let you know myself.
Hello, I'm Shem. I'm just a basic human mage. And yeah, that's about it. The only interesting thing I can do is magic, apparently.
So I am Black Phoenix. I am the hired bard. Somehow I'm 300 years old and I'm still broke. I don't know why.
And single.
And single.
So, a group of unemployed, single, and pathetic adventurers.
Why'd you have to look at me for that?
You know I hate you. Right, so a group of adventurers, they start off in the Lands Between at their very own base camp, which they could barely afford because, as mentioned before, they're all broke. Their options right now consist of 1. spending the day without doing anything as usual. Or,
As usual.
if you look at your map,
As usual.
you can see that to the north, you find some ruins. That icon there is to signify ruins. So you can either go to the ruins in the north, yes, or choose where you wish to explore.
You know, honestly, to start it off, I feel like we should give the audience a lesson here, since they also have another.
Yeah, or let's have the audience choose. Pick somewhere on the map where they should start out. Of course, they might go there at once, but they will be traveling. And if all does not go well, they will die within the first 5 turns.
Up to you guys.
Up to you.
Up to you guys.
Decide our fate. Decide our suffering.
So please, I open the suggestions. You know what I mean, bro? Should we just ask them to DM on the group their suggestions?
WhatsApp open up?
Yeah?
Okay.
They do any maybe join to the D&D weekly group.
නෑ ඒක නෑ. නෑ ඒක
Eduna?
chat එකද? normal.
Level chat එක දාන්න?
නෑ නෑ. event chat එක. delegate group එක. level up group එක.
Yeah. You can put it on the participant group.
Yeah, you can do that and we can check our phone slow.
Yeah, you can have your phones. I don't have my phones.
So basically none of us can check who sends.
Yeah, it's up to me.
So we don't know who decided our
Yeah, neither do I. I'm not going to browse through this phone.
You can if you want.
No, I value my mental health.
What do you mean? That's Black Phoenix, bro.
No.
I'm a vanilla guy.
We're getting in serious trouble. It's surprisingly people are interacting with this.
Go to Google.
The southeast hilly area.
Go to Google and type it.
Oh Jesus Christ, you're gonna die so fast. So if you look down to the southeast, you can see a couple of mountains, and I'd like to give you some good news, but actually those mountains are inhabited by the oldest ancient dragons known to humankind. Of course, 90% of them are dead, but those who are alive, I mean, you can guess why they're still alive.
Hey, you're old as the dragons, right?
Technically, yes.
I mean, a couple thousand years ago. You're still 300, yeah, you pass.
We are all in this second time.
Yeah. So, our first option is the southeast hilly area where apparently they want our party to die as fast as possible. So, I get it.
Retries.
Hey, what do you guys want? Where do you guys plan to go?
Okay, let's see. Honestly, I feel like one of the two ruins on the front.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty boring, man. I am a boring. I'd rather not die on the first 5 minutes.
Oh, that's ancient ruins.
So,
I don't trust your single.
don't trust the D&D master.
Right, so since we haven't gotten any suggestions yet, I presume that we're gonna go down south. However, the path there is a bit more calm, so you guys will have some leeway in choosing where to go. But as all good D&D sessions start, we start off with a simple dice roll. So I want you guys to check the character sheets and see who has the highest initiative. It should be with +4.
You have a 6.
You have a 6. I have 3. So I'd like you to roll your dice to see how far your party makes it. I pray that you are making far.
Everyone please pray. I got the first one.
Holy
That's a 6. Right? So, moving along, you guys make your way from your starting point towards the ruins in the middle of the starting area. Because the path to go where you need to be, yeah, yeah, makes sense. Your intelligence stat is surprisingly low.
Hey. Kids.
So, you make your way walking towards this ruin you see far in the distance. While walking, you come across a series of humans that don't seem usual. They.
Autism.
Would you like to say that out loud?
Do you mean autism?
So you
Fine, since your body is so bad. You see these shadowy like human beings who apparently have Down syndrome.
shadowy? Is that like, come on? Bro.
That's racist, yes.
That's kind of racist.
These shadowy
God's
beings that have Down
racist
syndrome.
people. Are they dead?
Yeah. So while passing, one of you, I don't know who, has an interest to interact with these beings. Of course,
Please don't. Please don't.
I'd like you to roll and get a wisdom check.
What?
A wisdom check to see if you are smart enough to interact with these shadowy Down syndrome characters. Apparently, you are smart enough. Can you show me your wisdom check? What's your graph? What was your?
So, yeah, that was basically 11 plus 6.
Plus 6 of wisdom. Jesus Christ. Right, so my friend Shadow, in his ever-building curiousness, goes and interacts with these Down syndrome shadows. Upon which, he stumbles and figures out that they have literally no emotion. They're just weird shadows with Down syndrome walking, but they seem to be attracted to a certain source of magic.
Souls,
Yes, ma'am.
souls of magic.
A certain source of magic. It seems that these creatures are suspiciously attracted to the waves that's given off by magic, in which they all start to flop around our heads. What would you like to do in this situation? What would you like to do in this situation? You want to be surrounded? But they do no harm. They stare hostile at these guys, but they mean you no harm.
I'll make an army out of it.
You make it?
Army out of it.
Sadly, you don't have any necrophiliacs. If you look at your character sheet, you can see the spells, but as of now, all you can do is talk to them. Hopefully, you make it through. I suppose you could factor in the animal handling step, because they are mindless.
Right. I have enchantment.
You have enchantment.
Right.
Enchantment, you can charm.
I can charm them.
Yes.
So I can make it do whatever I want.
I'd like you to make a roll.
You never gave me an ability. Get me something.
Because you're not a mage, you don't have magic.
You can fix it.
I'd like you to roll. Right, so 1. Apparently, for being a female mage, you really lack in charm.
Oh my god.
It's not a personal roll, it's what the dice just says, basically. So, you fail horribly, and they end up getting pissed off. So, your options now are to 1, fight around 50 of them, or run. So, as you have the highest initiative, you have to roll it. Yeah, just please. Don't make it past the horde of very angry and very non-attracted Down syndrome shadows and make it to the ruins, where you find them to be the remnants of something that looks like a burnt temple. A temple worshipping what you cannot find. However, it does seem to be a mass of ruins that are draped in red and black cloth, almost as if someone covered it, the entire ruin, with a cloth and then lit it on fire. The stone melted. Moving on with this, you appear to see a glimmer at the top. It catches the eye of Shadow, who is a notorious thief. So anything that glimmers or shines, he always gets attracted to it. And as you look up, you see that it is quite reachable, but it does require you to jump twice. So I'd like you to make the dexterity throw and see if you can make it up there. In your impulse, because apparently you can't control yourself.
And do I have to do another?
No, you throw 3. What's your throw plus the bonus on roll? Your dexterity. 3. You barely make it out of.
So I still make it.
You're hanging. You can't get up. However,
Not that short.
you can't get up. What would you do in this situation? So, just to catch everyone up, Shadow, being the pervert that he is, saw something very shiny on top of the ruins. He's a thief, so of course he wants to know if it's treasure or not. And with his current constitution, he tried to climb up. I mean, he kind of made it, but he's hanging on for dear life. So, will you all give him the chance to roll again and climb successfully? Or see if he fails? Or whether one of his teammates are willing to help?
Staring at you.
You should be staring at the thing before you do
I'm staring you here. I'm multitasking right now.
it. He doesn't deserve the role.
You guys discuss and think about what you're going to do in this situation. Now your teammate Shadow is hanging.
Yeah, it's literally
You're a giant. But I want you to roll and see if you're tall enough to pick it.
oh shit. What's a giant? If a guy can jump and get this stuff, what's a giant?
D&D equal to D&D. And see if you're tall enough.
That means I can jump. Yeah.
Just roll the dice.
Do it. You can do this. Do it. I guess I'll be.
There were
I guess-
obstacles. There were obstacles.
I guess.
Alright, roll again, roll again, roll again. I'll give you the roll. What did you get?
I'd rather take
Guess,
the
take a guess. Take a
It
guess.
was a 1.
2.
It was a 2.
Again 2.
2 again. So I will roll. So he rolled a 2. The giant is not tall enough to save you. At which point?
What kind of a giant?
At which point you start falling. Now I will roll and see how much damage you take.
I'd like to do some commenting.
You get 3 points of fall damage.
That's fine.
What kind of giant are you?
That's tall inside.
Oh, so that's what you meant by giant.
Interesting. That's what I meant by giant. So not by height, it's something else that's giant.
He's a giant in length.
Oh, in between.
Whoa.
Say that again.
No.
Say that again.
So after the embarrassing fall that our friend Jake Shadow had taken, you decide to leave that treasure be because apparently you learned your lesson.
No, I didn't.
We can give it another try.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. If you want to go, go again.
Again.
Yeah.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
But remember, this time your giant friend is not tall enough to save you. That's established in the law now.
What? She can do the spell.
She doesn't have the spell.
She's level 1.
So yes, Shadow, what will you do?
Don't
Will
you
you climb up?
There's something that's worth.
When you climb up, you don't know what the treasure is. It depends on me entirely.
Give me something that is as equal as the treasure.
I mean, it's an exam paper. Go inside and look.
Or the, yeah, I'll go with that. We're going inside.
So leaving Shadow behind, leaving Shadow's interest behind, they decide to enter the ruins, which aren't like very closed up, they're pretty open ruins. And you all traverse this very dangerous platform to eventually find yourself where the treasure is. Why I told you it was a temple, or they're all rooms in a temple are connected. So obviously if you explore the temple, you're going to end up where the treasure is. But this is what happens if you take the easy way.
Yeah, that's also a sketch.
Yes, there's always a catch. There's always a catch. It's never easy. So So my first question is, do you want to end this session?
Yes.
If so,
Wait, hold up. I have what you know partner when I never classes fail. Never classes fail. Sorry, I didn't.
okay. So I'd like you to roll an intelligence roll for detect magic.
You got this. Three.
3. What's the intelligence was?
Intelligence plus 4.
Plus 4. 4 and 3 is 7. You detect faint signals of magic in the general area, but not towards the chest. You can't pinpoint it. So there's like an 80% chance the chest is trapped. Or there's 50-50. You know whether the chest is trapped or not. So my question is, which of you are going to open it? If so,
Just ask it. As a thief.
I can't pass another spell until another round. Right?
yeah, it takes one turn.
Okay,
So it's your turn.
as a thief, I'm an expert in trap strikes. I don't get to disarm it.
Yeah, actually, I'd like you to make a sleight of hand.
It was a 6.
What am I gonna say?
Just roll dice.
Roll.
Oh my god!
What did he get?
2.
What is it? You guys are bad rolls today.
Well, actually, wait.
It's the table. It's the table.
I get to do another role. He had an objective collision, and I had an objective.
Yeah, fine. Do it. I mean, clean the table at this point.
Roll the damn dice.
I'll take that.
5. Right. Shadow makes his way towards the chest. He uses his lockpicking tools.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Anyways, Shadow makes his way towards the chest. He uses his lockpicking tools, which are in his backpack, and he successfully unlocks the chest. Inside which the party uncovers what seems to be a small talisman.
Interesting.
This talisman that our mates seem to detect faint traces of magic from this talisman. It's quite shiny, yes. This, apparently, I'd like you to see if you can use your intelligence to detect if there's any malevolent magic or not.
It's shiny.
It's either 1 or a 6.
It's a one.
Our mage failed to identify any form of magic, although there clearly is an unbelievably big amount of light coming from it. So your final verdict is?
Pass identify.
You already asked this spell. Now we have to wait until our giant spells something. What do you want to do in this situation? Your options right now are either to grab the amulet, give it to someone, or keep it for yourself.
I want to give it to him.
I'm gonna stop. Shiny.
It's shiny. He likes it. And he's going to give what he wants.
So to catch everyone up, party successfully unlocked the chest which they failed to reach earlier, and they found an amulet that is very bright, very shiny, very full of magic, but our mates can't find any magic, which is surprising because she's a mage. And we have to choose one of our players to carry this amulet for the rest of the game. Do any of you have any suggestions on who you want to be either blessed,
Phoenix.
curse,
Not the mage.
buffed, or
Phoenix.
debuffed?
Not the mage.
Phoenix!
If you all have any options, just put them in the chat. And the person with the most replies or votes, they can either suffer or knowingly is probably you suffering.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
It's kind of obvious. I mean,
obvious who's gonna suffer.
Obvious.
yeah.
Who suffers everything.
It's the watchdog symbol.
I do.
Bro, that's his lock screen.
It's right there. Someone's typing, by the way. Metal's typing. Oh no, sir.
Metal's typing, no,
Is
is
that
it?
metal? Nothing. He's trying to manipulate fate.
Yo, I want you guys to type too. Just type something.
Type something.
Make us suffer.
My phone.
Wait, can I tell?
Oh, wait,
No,
because
no,
suggestion,
no.
because suggestion. If you all are supposed to, I'm going to roll the dice. If it's an odd number, it's shadow. If it's even, it's Phoenix.
Hell no.
I'm gonna roll the dice, you agree.
That was just testing, you know.
Just
That's
testing. Just testing.
the
I suppose this one, right?
18.
Disgrace.
Disgrace. What the hell, man?
It's 6. It's an even number. It's Phoenix.
Can I cast? Can I cast now?
You can pass the spell now. Yes, everyone's turns are done. How much was it? You failed to detect anything. You maybe, but I consider it a failure because it's a very 50-50 spell.
Failure.
Failure. I mean, technically, you know what? I'll make it easy on you. Roll twice, and we'll see what you get. 5. Roll again. You detect faint traces of magic, which the main surprisingly couldn't detect. And it turned out that this amulet has positive magic. That is all you can say to this extent. But it contains a form of good magic that will not harm you for now at least.
You know, I have what enough, and even though that's still not good news.
Okay. So, you have gotten the amulet. Will you stay in the ruins or will you continue exploring to reach the southern hills?
What I will do, I still want to explore the way, so I will leave. Phoenix. We are going to disregard his opinion because he lacks intelligence. We will call the when we need to fight.
Another thing I'd like to remind you, this is D&D, so racism is something that's very important. So if
Giant, stay out of this.
So if racism is involved in anything, I want you to use it.
Yes.
You deducted your HP points, right? Yeah, minus 3.
He should.
Yeah. So you put it on your temporary. Yeah.
Who's in favor of leaving the If your vote is disregarded anyway, we are leaving the ruins. That's all.
There's something. Shut up.
The party has decided to leave the room.
If there's something more shiny, then it's really good.
Still, we are leaving the ruins.
I like the way things.
As you are leaving, you decide to approach this through the cliffside, keeping a close hand to the mountains. And the cliffside I'm talking about are the left cliffs.
Okay.
As you all are going, you see that along the road there lies rainbow pebbles.
Pebbles?
A series of pebbles dotted throughout, leading what appears to be a path down the cliff. As do you decide to follow this?
What's in store?
So you find out.
You go only up, bro.
Yeah, we are really this. We don't take opinion from giants.
Yeah, just so you know.
No, his words don't count, okay? We just keep it for the muscles. Okay, we only keep it for his muscles.
Strength points. Only strength point related.
So I'd like a vote from you guys. How many of you want to explore the ruins? So how many of you want to follow this rainbow road? And how many of you?
I know you enough to know that this will not end well. So,
Oh, wait. Do you want to take that gamble with me?
I have known you for long enough to know this is.
Yeah, I know there's always something in
Yeah.
store.
No, I don't have. just who's it?
So I'll make a poll actually.
Yeah. If it shines, I mean, if it still shines, I mean, rainbow. Wait.
So I posted a poll to the group. I want you all to vote
Just
depending on what situation you want.
Just ask me, is it a rainbow colored pebbles or shiny rainbow colored pebbles?
I mean, yeah, we done.
They are.
Yeah,
So
it's like
we
millions
can
of
just
light.
if we take it to the city and say how do you think it will burn? Right.
They're just colored rocks.
I mean, there's a lot of them, so a lot of them say
It's a very common thing.
still a business is a business.
But that would require you to follow the rules.
Kind of.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking.
What did you do?
Don't worry, it won't happen at once, it'll happen gradually. So if you all want to know the plot twist that was suggested, I suggest you guys check the WhatsApp group.
Yes, sir. I have access to the WhatsApp group.
Yo, Ranga texted.
Wait, I want to know the reply. I want to know the reply.
No,
What is it?
he wanted you all to follow the road.
Hell no. Maybe phone for me.
No.
Then please reply.
There's three votes for yes. That's what none of you want to follow. Pretty sure you want to follow because it's shiny.
I don't want, it's rainbows. I hate rainbows.
So you dislike these.
Yes.
Fair enough.
But the community has decided and you follow the rainbow road.
Can I just walk away from the road?
Sure, fair enough, yeah. I mean, it's just pebbles. So you make your way down this.
Before we go, can you capture a human and send it before us? No, human you don't get. We said giant first.
So I'm deciding to send the giant first.
He doesn't have choice in this.
So
He doesn't have, you have intelligence as well. He is.
So our high elf friend is very racially motivated today, and he has decided to send our giant as bait to traverse down this rainbow road, which may or may not have a special surprise.
Anyway.
I'd like you to roll a d6.
Just roll the dice.
That's the d6 is the correct. Oh, right. You successfully make it down the road, and you don't seem to notice any side effects of going through it.
Yes.
It appears to be a completely normal road.
I don't trust you.
Yeah. It's rainbow colored but nothing normal.
I don't trust you, bro. Me neither.
Right. So, despite the party's distrust towards God Himself, I trust you. This is why you're a Sigma male, bro. See, that's why he's Sigma. He's Sigma and he believes in God. Right. So, conceive now that there's nothing wrong in absolutely any way with this road. You decide.
The way you wording it is still pretty much sus.
Very sus, bro. Yeah, exactly.
Don't be, it's completely normal. It's just a rainbow colored road. I mean, it's just a road with rainbow colored pens. So there's nothing to be.
Other than being rainbow.
What do you mean?
Other than being rainbow colored, it's okay. Rainbows were before people decided to make them pink. That's it.
Okay.
So, anyways, I like you to all of you actually to roll your dice together as a party.
This is a problem. This is a problem.
What the hell?
So we have some suggestions in the group. No.
We have 6, 5, and 2 4s.
6, 5 and 2 4s.
That's good. 15. 19. 19.
So, considering that our party has really good roles this time, you all start walking down this suspiciously colored path.
I am
And in the distance, something the giant forgot to mention here apparently, you see a teleporter of sorts. It's kind of gateway. You don't know where it leads to, but it does lead somewhere. But the moment you get 10 feet closer to it, you start feeling weird. Very homosexual.
Wait, no way. Because he is working first. So when we see something's happening to him, yes, we stop.
You can guess what I was doing.
I can guess,
You
but
can guess what I was doing.
just checking we have to keep it family.
Yeah, I'm keeping it as family friendly as possible. So he develops feelings for men. And the only way, this is only within 10 feet of this teleporter, which is which I call the curse of the rainbow road. So if you see any other rainbow road,
So he's the only one affected.
as of now, yes.
And you want
However,
we stop.
However, I do want to inform you that going through this gateway will teleport you directly to where you need to go.
I was
We
on the road.
taking the further sacrifice. We are leaving. We are leaving. No, we are leaving. That's the
I
point.
wasn't on the road in the first place.
No, you were. I suppose
was
yeah.
walking next to the road.
But we were also away from him.
But if you need to access the teleporter, you need to be quick. In which case, I want you to roll again and see if you can make it in time before your pass out.
Just ask him, wait.
Do you all want to take a shortcut?
I told you.
Is the portal shiny?
You're a woman, of course you know.
Is the portal shiny?
And she's going to
Two
be in the
questions.
group. She's going to be safe no matter what happens.
Two questions.
Yes.
Is the portal shiny?
The portal is very shiny.
Is the portal shiny?
The portal is very shiny.
Is it green?
The portal is pink.
Never mind.
Yeah. No.
He lost me there. I asked him if the portal was shiny. He said yes. But then again, he lost me when he said the portal was pink.
Can I cast
green?
you?
It was green.
What do you want to cast?
I would
If it was green, I would have gone through.
I just read the chat.
Should we just sit? No, I think I know what is there.
The reason shadow isn't effective is because it's not ready.
I just want to take that.
It makes sense though. The reason shadow is
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean by it makes sense?
So according to chat, the reason that shadow is effective is because it's already gay. So
I have a feeling it's that guy. That's different. That's all of you.
this is mostly violence.
Wait, I would cast illusion to make the portal look pink to stop him.
What is pink?
Then why the hell is going through it?
He doesn't want. He wants it to be green.
So he doesn't want to go through it?
Okay. So key doing is this. I want you all to roll together.
Why?
Group, roll together. I'm gonna go through it anyways. My decision.
God is cruel. What the hell is
How much did you roll?
4.
Okay, you rolled a 4.
This guy, he says it's kind of close and he doesn't realize that I'm shy.
1. Please roll. I want to see if all of you make it through.
Wait, what did he do?
6. What the hell? Oh my god.
What did you do?
You rolled a 4.
You? Oh no. So luck and bad luck. How was the prediction?
How much did you get?
How was the prediction, Brad?
So it's a 4, a 1, a 6, and a 1.
I predicted that. Luck, bad luck, bad luck. We both got a 1.
So as you all walk through this
I want to know.
gate,
I still want to know who to.
the moment you all touch the gate together, you're transported up very high in the sky.
Can I try?
And on top, you see, as you look down, this range of mountains. Within the middle of this mountain range, you see what appears to be swirling wings that are catching you up. It only stops Phoenix and our giant, while the other two plummet to their deaths.
That's it.
Sad enough, I don't think any amount of safety throws can save you from like 5,000 feet up in the air.
Hey, excuse me, I'm a shadow. Kind of.
You still take
I'm
physical.
literally a shadow.
You still take physical damage. Here's the thing, right?
No.
So I want people in like the group to confirm, no matter what species you are, fall damage applies to all of you. Unless you're a pigeon, yes. But even then, if a bird stops flying.
Give the shadow and human as well.
I mean, I'm partly shadow, so I guess I'm also kind of.
So
what if like we land on trees to break the fall?
What if we land on this guy?
like you to roll, both of you. See if you guys have any sort of safety left.
Oh my god!
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm just letting you know. I'm dead.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
I'm out of the story. So do I get to leave? Can we loot him?
Yeah, Shadow has sadly passed because he couldn't save himself from fall damage.
He's still alive.
Does his dead body survive?
His dead body survives, you can loot his dead body. But at the end of the day, it's Shadow, I don't think he can do anything. You guys still can't figure out your password. I'm so lost. I don't know how to draw watch dogs logo.
It's on the lock screen.
I can't figure it out. Okay, wait. So, I have a question for the remaining three party members. Will you continue without Shadow?
I mean, yeah, it's not like there's any options.
I mean, there is, you could stop and just like call it a day. Because like, one of your best friends died.
Who guess?
Bro, can I just spectate? Like, you know how in games you just
Yeah,
spectate?
because you're a spectator.
I'm basically a real shadow now.
Yeah, yeah. You can, you know what? Roll the D6. If you get a high enough score, I'm letting you be a ghost and all these ones.
Please, pray that I do that.
I pray you that become ghost.
Four.
Oh,
Please
right.
make him ghost. Please make him ghost.
Jake Shadow is now a ghost haunting us.
No, so all they can see.
From now on, the
all
only
they
thing he
can
can do is
see-
appear in
all
vision.
they can see as a shadow,
Yo,
like an actual shadow.
she has animal handling, right? She has animal handling, right?
Yeah, she's a.
You know.
Hold on. Hear me out. I ain't no animal. I'm a alien.
Technically, I'm
Human.
Technically,
Yeah, I think we're all right on time. So I think let's end the session here. So just to recap, you started off your
just for the laugh, just for the thing, just try it. Try if you can.
handle his dead body or handle him in general.
And I'm just
Good.
watching my
What the race is?
4.
Oh, right, that settles it. You are now a ghost and you're owned by her.
Yes.
And now you're
hold on.
You're a subclass at
It's
necromancy.
animal handling, okay? He's handling my dead body, not me. I'm just watching the
No,
shit that's
she
happening.
apparently she had enough arcane magic to turn her into a necromancer. Now she can use the undead.
Where did my arcane magic go? What the fuck?
Hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. You suck.
I'm just gonna John.
I mean, to be fair, you're still a ghost. You can annoy the hell out of these guys. But I think since we're tight on time, we might have to end the session here.
Join the weekly D&D.
And yeah, I mean, for those of you who did enjoy, just join the D&D weekly group. Trust me, the weekly group is much more organized than this. This is
And
complete
it's kind of
organized.
better since the storyline is kind of continuous.
The storyline has modern elements.
It's not family friendly.
It's not family friendly, that I try to point out.
And it's not safe for work.
Oh, not. It is safe for just not family.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to know beforehand. Auli, so Auli and Charlie are going to be in our session.
Yeah.
Auli, Charlie, and Nelly.
Yeah.
You two.
We are these two guys.
And these two.
Yeah.
Oh, just spectate.
It's kind of much more fun since like
You might have them at night. What time do you normally go to
You
sleep?
get to see the OG.
Yeah, yeah.
You get to see the OG. Like I only see you.
Deep. So I guess we end this session here. If you all want better D&D content, I suggest you all join our weekly group where I'll be hosting. Links in the group chat. Can you forward them just in case again? Yeah, don't mind the best today. Hope some of you all enjoy the content. Shadow being giant being tortured
and
owned by a woman.
absolutely. And we have knocked out by slide. Assumed gay.
So I
Can I
guess
have my phone back?
yeah. So I guess that ends our D&D session here. And thank you all for today. D&D going up.